if they followed me all the way back to the village or the castle grounds, and they sure did. I had just finished. I just finished something, and I was back over here, and I turn around, and they just started charging through the gates, and they like it doesn't seem like they killed any like villagers or peasants or anything like that, but you just missed me freaking out because I was just swinging wildly. I was panicking that the tigers were going to kill me, and they didn't. I fortunately was able to get rid of all of them and the wolves, and I finished those quests and got some rewards and things like that. And that's really the bulk of what was didn't make it into that video. It's just I'm kind of bummed because that was pretty hysterical. I don't know what this is and if I can clear this. Is this just something that I missed? Or this is where they want me to go. I don't even think I can fast travel over there, can I? Oh yeah, I can. There's a way mark there. Okay. Oh, I was gonna be mad. I was like, there's no way in hell I'm riding all that way. So while I'm riding, just to recap, in the previous video, there was a very anticlimactic conclusion to the Dongjua escape. I let my feelings be known about it while it was going on, so I don't really need to repeat myself there. So I am going to ride just because I want to hit some waypoints, and I want to talk about the fact that yesterday I went back and played some old Dynasty Warriors games just to really give myself a better indication as to what the difference is between Dynasty Warriors 9 and its previous installments. And I was also a little hesitant to continue recording because I was like, is anybody really watching these? And then I've had a few of you are. And I firmly believe that even if just one person's watching them, that I continue recording, So I very briefly spoke with, oh, it actually looks like he commented again, someone on my part 4 video. And it was very sweet because he or she, I'm sorry if it's a boy or girl, but thanked me for uploading a blind critique of the game. And I explained that I originally felt like Dynasty Warriors 9 was or is definitely a step back for the series. Well, yesterday I played Dynasty Warriors 7 for a little bit, which remains my favorite for a multitude of reasons. I think I've said it enough in previous videos, but there's a lot that I love about 7, and there's many reasons that, like I said, why it's my favorite, but not going into that. But after playing 7 for seriously 5 minutes into the gameplay, not even 5 minutes, I would say like maybe 2-3 minutes, the difference between this game and previous Dynasty Warriors titles is disturbing. It really is disturbing. It hit me so fast, and it hit me within the first cutscene because I was like, whoa, I forgot how good the cutscene and the cutscenes and the character exchanges were. Like, the dialogue actually flowed. And I had started a story with just like, I completely started a new file. And I started, with Wu. And there was a scene with Shang Xiang and I forget who else. It's Sun Ce, Zhou Yu, and Sun Jin. And there was just a dramatic difference between that cutscene and well, I don't even know if you want to call them cutscenes that occur in this game. Now, I realized that like the flipping and like the epic moves and stuff are all totally unrealistic. Like, I'm not stupid, but the scene that I'm referring to specifically starts out with Shang Xiang like on the battlefield, and she's like doing all these cool flips and stuff, and then she's talking to Sun Ce, and she's talking to Xuan and Zhou Yu, and it's a really great setup scene because it's like it throws you right into the action and you get pumped and you're like, yeah, Dynasty Warriors 7, heck yeah. And it transitions seamlessly from cutscene to gameplay. The cutscenes, again, I don't even know if I would call them cutscenes in this game. Oh, it looks like they're gonna force me to fast travel. Was I able to take that boat? I'm just gonna fast travel at this point, so I apologize. Where can I fast travel to? How about right here? cutscenes in this game so far, I wouldn't even call them cutscene. It's just like 4 guys standing around yammering about, you know, the hole they just dug in their backyard and how, you know, they've got a hole in their septic tank and that they need to call the plumber. And I already explained that I feel like that they have dad voices. And the conversations that they have, the dialogue is so stilted. It's so plastic. Whereas, you know, previous Dynasty Warriors, like, it flowed. Like, you could tell, like, there was some kind of I don't know what's the word I'm looking for. It feels so plastic in this game. Because, you know, there's Sun Jian and Han Dong and the Huang Gai, and they're standing around, and even when a character comes in and interrupts one of them, there is an obvious pause in between each line of dialogue. It's terrible. It's terrible voice acting. So this is not a backslide. This is not a step back. This is like they have fallen down 6 flights of stairs backwards, because this just... You don't play these... Yeah, sure, you don't play these games for like the intense... It's all about the hack and slash and things like that, but I just feel like... I'm trying to avoid saying I just feel like, because I said that a lot in my previous videos. There's the resources, random resources that I'm finding again. I know I say and like a lot, and this isn't my, you know, professional career, which I'm completely fine with. Hats off to content creators on YouTube. I could never have the patience or the... Oh, those are wolves. Okay, I've been killed by wolves enough times to know that.
These beasts came at just the right time. Everybody, follow me. It's time for the hunt.
Is there anybody with me? Oh yeah, there are people with me. Okay. Hi. That's it? You're just gonna stand there. Sorry. Okay, my cat is standing in front of... Jinx, could you move? Oh, what is it that my husband says? You're a better door than a window. I haven't really even been paying attention to much of the storytelling because it is not engaging. And I recognize that it's the same... Yes, it is the same story over and over and over again. But see, that's what I liked so much about Dynasty Warriors 7, was that they took the story that they know that we know, but they did it justice. And they did it justice in a way that was like, you know, they really took their time with the storytelling, and they actually focused on building characters, and they made the story as engaging as they possibly could. And the transitions between, I already said this, but the transitions between cutscenes and actual gameplay, because you just open the door and bam, you're on the battlefield. That's the Dynasty Warriors that I know and love. This is not the Dynasty Warriors that I know and love. And when I was playing Dynasty Warriors 7 yesterday, I was getting angry. I was like, I'm going to abandon my playthrough of 9 because I'm so mad. But then I thought, no, I've really committed to giving this an educated reaction. Have I played enough of it to feel like that to have made a good judgment here? Yeah, absolutely. But I believe in seeing things through to the end.
This should be more than enough for our needs. All right, I'm calling off the hunt.
Not like anybody helped. You guys just kind of like walked around. So what now? What scroll did I complete? Okay. Oh, I have a new voicemail. Oh. Not calling you back.
What's wrong, Master Sun Jian?
It's nothing. I was just thinking to myself. Cheng Po, how do you feel about the state of the land today?
That's a rather sudden question.
The Han is in decline and on the verge of collapse. Zheng Jiao appeared and was soon replaced by Dong Zhuo. Even if we remove him too, another will take his place. If that happens, we truly are living in a world of chaos. That begs the question, what is the role of the Sun family in such a world? I want people, as well as my own children, to be able to live in a time of peace. What must we do to make that dream a reality?
I've been pressing square in between elements of dialogue just to try to make it flow better.
Blade of the Han. I wish to fight in order to create a new world myself. Indeed, I may need to prepare for such an eventuality, no matter what. I ask you, Zhengpu, if it comes to that, can I count on you to remain by my side?
I will be there at the cost of my life if necessary.
Oh, don't worry, it's going to cost me my life.
Hey, what about us, my lord? We're with you to the very end.
Yeah, what he said. Please don't forget me, my lord.
They move around like
it's good to
Sims.
see you both. Yes, I will be depending on all of you dearly.
Did you hear that, Zhao Yu?
Yes. We are going to create a new world of our own design. We must consider what it means to bring about such change.
A new world. Thought up by Father.
Father?
Okay, what?
All right.
So where are we going? The anti-Dong Zhuo's coalition's call to arms. So we are making our way to Yuan Shao. It does not look like there's a waypoint that I can fast travel to. There's one right here, but maybe, you know what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bite the bullet and ride over there. Actually, I should take a second and look through the blacksmith. I only have 3 vitality powder.
Get on in here.
What did I buy? I bought a ringed blade X. What's this? Oh, I only have 27. Do I have much to sell? Ooh. I should equip that,
Come
huh?
again.
Wait, it says something about a guard break. Well, I'll just throw it there. I don't know. I don't know. There hasn't been much incentive to really follow through with these point upgrades because I feel like they don't make much of a difference. Maybe they do. So I'm just kind of tossing them wherever. Keeping them in multiples of 5. Let's talk to this asshole over here.
Welcome, welcome.
Oh, see, I haven't been collecting resources, which is probably not smart. But I could just buy the vitality powder. Let's buy 2. I'll buy 4 of these. Okay. Now, would that have been cheaper? Because I need, what, 3 licorice roots to make vitality powder. So, instead of purchasing 1 for 500, I can purchase the ingredients for 1 and make it for 150. Probably makes more sense to do. Yeah. So that's either going to cost me what I just paid 900 gold. But then I bought the ingredients instead and paid... Wait, I paid 900 gold for the ingredients. but 6 vitality powders would have cost me 3,000 gold. Okay, so I just have to remember that it's actually just cheaper just to bite the bullet and buy the...
Do please come again.
No, I probably will.
Hey, get on in here.
Okay, that's definitely something I probably want to invest in. Increase the speed in which you can set traps, a small amount. Well, I haven't really set any traps. Attracts nearby items. Oh, actually that's super useful. I don't know what I can equip. I'm just gonna go ahead and All right.
Come again.
Yeah. Let's go ahead and equip some stuff. So how many? I can equip up to 4 accessories, it looks like. I like that gold crown. That reminds me of the magnet ring in Stardew Valley. That's very useful. Then I have a combo gem. And... Sorry, I'm just clearing out notifications because those little exclamation points bother me. Let's, wait, reforge. Right, that's where I need to go. There we go. Is this just going to be across the board if I equip this? Well, I use the launch a lot, so I'm gonna equip that to this. No, I haven't really used assault much yet. Yeah. Isn't that where you sneak up on a character? I haven't successfully done that yet. Not that, you know, I'm terribly devastated by that, so... Alright. Aw, I love cows. They're so cute. Okay, there's one other thing I want to check while I'm here, because if... You know, I was able to buy materials from that shopkeeper, so what is this?
Hey, get on in here.
Okay.
Come again.
Yeah. I'll worry about resources later. I'm just... The game hasn't provided me enough of a challenge to really merit changing much insofar as equipment. Although I should adjust my items if I'm about to go into battle. So I have vitality power, vitality pill. I should probably try setting these box traps. I've got 2 of them. 4 of them. I have 2 of each. And I learned how to fish like 2 videos ago. I don't really know where to set them. Maybe once I get there, I'll set them by that encampment. Is it better to set them in an area like this? Does it even matter? Because nothing really seems to matter. Oh yeah, I forgot about the auto run. That's a nice little feature. Don't get me wrong. There are things that I do like about this game. I feel like my loyalty is really being tested here. My husband was watching me play because he was asking me how I like Dynasty Warriors 9, and I was like, well, you know, there's not too much of a challenge. And he watched me play a little bit Dynasty Warriors 7, and we can even see that when you approach a group of enemies, they freaking charge you. And even when you're performing things like charge attacks, like you can still take damage. And I was used to this gameplay that I realized that I really had to step up my game when I was playing 7 because I was taking damage. I said in a previous video that I was going to up the difficulty. I'm going to do that right now. And see if that makes a difference. I'm not optimistic that it's going to. But let's see if that at least improves enemy AI or makes things a little bit more challenging or...
Behold my spiral flame!
Oh wait, there's still another one there. Like, bow and arrows, archers in previous Dynasty Warriors games are so infuriating because, you know, especially when you have a whole row of archers and, you know, all they do is knock you down. Okay, it looks like hard mode just means I lose more health when I get hit, and that's about it. As opposed to a little sliver, I'm actually losing like a more reasonable amount of health for the damage that I'm taking, or for the hits that I'm taking. And I think that I already established that I can knock these down. Yeah. Okay. They can take care of the bow captains. I haven't figured out how to use these yet. I'm just gonna hit this and see if it does anything. It doesn't seem to. It's a thing of oil, right? So if I was not paying attention. Okay, that's a little bit better. They're actually hitting me. They're actually taking swings at me. I wasn't paying attention to my health and I realized that I was at about, you know, a quarter down because I'm used to not really taking much damage. And then whatever damage I take, you know, I instantly get a meat one. Are these guys coming from somewhere? Are they just going to continue replenishing? Is it worth my time to do this? I've been doing so much complaining. I again feel like I need to focus on things that I like about this game. And the combat is, at least the actual... You know, that to be fair, while I was playing 7, replaying 7 a little bit, I should not have had that much time to shoot that archer. I really shouldn't have. I'm surprised that I didn't get hit. It gave me a lot of time to handle that archer. The flow moves nicely, the combos move nicely, but they actually do move better. If you go back and play an old Dynasty Warriors, they actually move better. And
I hereby claim this area in the name of Ooh.
Okay, I wanted to see what these... Okay, that's what it does. Did that hurt me at all? Don't move like it. Okay, so I could place those tactically, which I don't know if that would be a good thing. If I should make a little bit more of an effort to actually collect resources, even if they're easy to collect. I'm not going to go out of my way for them, but if I see them along the way, I'm going to try to pick them up. Alright, load my horse to the next battle. I didn't mean to use my moves soon. I'm not necessarily a button masher, it's just sometimes I get a little overzealous and I might press something twice.
Witness the might of our Lord.
Is that everything? Yeah, buddy. Okay, let's keep going. Ride a horse to the next battle. I'm really sorry if this is such a downer, if I'm being such a negative Nancy. I should talk about joyful things, because a couple of you said, don't worry, a lot of people who are veterans to the series feel the same way you do. It's not in my nature to be such a Debbie Downer about stuff. I think that one of my cats is about to do something extremely stupid. I put this bird feeder outside our window and it fell, but I kind of set it up in that, you know, like I'll figure out a better way to hang it. And she keeps doing that little kitty butt wiggle like she's about to jump, and unfortunately if she does jump, she's going to smack her head into the window. There's a little bird out there that's like seriously taunting her. Scare this assault captain. I'd like to do a playthrough of 8, since I didn't play 8 anywhere near the amount that I've played previous Dynasty Warriors titles. I own 8. It's also on PlayStation Now. I'm a little bummed that you can't really record off of PlayStation Now. I don't know if you can stream, but you can't record. Because I know that you're streaming games, you don't technically own them. It's just like, you know, the Netflix of PlayStation. What's that up there? It's a private deer. I haven't figured out what these campfires do. There appears to be a campfire up here. I don't even think I can fast travel to them. It's just another waypoint, but I don't think it's one that I can fast travel to. Never mind. I can. So there's waypoints, there's like landmarks, mountains, and they all do the same thing. They just tell you about the map that's around you, which mostly results in like what resources are around you. Oh, I missed that. I could have taken that. I think what I'm gonna do, let me see how close I am to the one shell. I'm gonna, yeah, I was actually gonna say I'm gonna do a trap here because I want to see how long it takes to catch something and if it's really worth my time to do. But I'm trying to find a good central location that would be easy to get back to. In all fairness, there's fast travel, so that shouldn't be, you know, too difficult, but I don't want it to be too far. Okay, now here's my next question. Do I keep these waymarks? Because I've exposed that part of the map in a previous oh, but no, I can't. Okay, no. All right, there are the waymarks that I did activate. So that is actually worth doing, I guess. There's just so many fast travel points, really. Someone I was talking to in one of my comments, let me see, who is it? Mindless Miles said that the Battle of CB, which is just like, you know, one of the most epic battles, is very disappointing in this game. I'm not shocked to hear that. If Dynasty Warriors 4, a PlayStation 2 game, can find a way to make the Battle of CB epic, then I feel like Dynasty Warriors 9 on PlayStation 4 should be able to do that. Did I say Dynasty Warriors 4 on PlayStation 2? Or did I say PlayStation 4? Maybe while I'm riding here, I'm thinking of the dialogue and the cutscenes. Maybe they're trying to make it more realistic. Maybe they're like, you know, they didn't do a bunch of flips and have deep conversations while they were fighting off enemies. But it wasn't about the realism. It was just about pumping up your adrenaline and... Heck yeah, this is Dynasty Warriors, you know. Is this... What is this below me? What are these? What are those little dots? I want to know what those are. Hold on. Like Huang Guy is like, I'm not even going to move because every time I do, you turn around and go somewhere else, and then I have to turn around and follow you over there. I'm just going to... Oh, I expected this water to be deep. Oops. Okay. Nothing? It's a resounding nothing, huh? What are those red dots? Are there enemies? Are there enemies in here? Can I get in here? Wait. Wait, I can... yeah, I can make my mini-map smaller, that's right. It doesn't... Alright, I'm not gonna waste my time. That's the map I want to stay on screen, that big map. Is there a way to do that, to get that to stay on screen? I keep forgetting to look that up. I've always liked the liberty of switching between mini-map and full map. This right here is an element. I'm glad that just happened because this is an element that I love, is the leveling up horses. I think that's that's a great addition. So if the improvements they did make in this game, things with like combat and horses and item crafting and whatnot, they maybe apply that to the Dynasty Warriors 8 template. Now, I have not played Extreme Legends. I have not played Dynasty Warriors 8 Empires. So if those were elements in those games, I'm unaware. So you could correct me if I'm wrong. But all this, there is a lot that's new in this game for me.
I hereby claim this area in the name of Ooh.
I keep forgetting to turn on auto run. I'm just going to abandon it. Just because I'm used to holding in forward. Although it's a little bit awkward. I feel like I don't have as much control over my character when I'm on auto run. Because I'm used to pushing forward on the control stick. Hey, bud. Okay. Yep. There we go. All right.
Welcome! It's
Oh, God.
wonderful to see so many here who care about the future of this land.
Welcome.
Without the 10 eunuchs whose avarice and egotism brought ruin to the imperial court, the Han was supposed to illuminate this land once more.
Ah.
But fresh clouds have gathered upon the horizon. Dong Zhuo has taken advantage of the confusion to enter Luoyang and seize control of the Emperor for his own nefarious ends. Dong Zhuo is a poison, slowly killing this land. We must slay him and return the Imperial Court to its rightful place.
They always give you like a really
You have all
dramatic
responded
voice.
to this call for arms from my noble self. We must restore peace to this war-torn land.
I guess it's appropriate because Yuan Shao was a narcissist, but who wasn't a narcissist back then? Hey, Liu Bei.
I'm honored to make your acquaintance. My name is Liu Bei.
Didn't I already meet you?
My sworn brothers and I have come to rescue the suffering people, subjected to the tyranny of Dong Zhuo's rule.
Ah, you are with the Volunteer Corps. My name is Sun Jian. It is an honor to meet you.
I've heard many tales of the courage of the Sun clan. Together we must slay Dong Zhuo and return peace to the land.
Yes, I agree wholeheartedly.
Liu Bei. Where have I heard that name before?
He is known for his deeds with the Volunteer Corps during the Yellow Turban Rebellion.
Ah, that's it. The fact that you're here once again must mean you're loyal servants of the Han.
No. I'm simply doing what anyone would, to try and help those in trouble. We intend to do what little we can to aid the people in their time of need.
In their time of need, I see that you fight for a noble purpose.
I'm sorry. Have we been introduced?
You are enchanting.
I am Sun Jian's daughter, Sun Xiangjiang. I accompanied my father to this battle.
Is that so? A delicate woman such as yourself?
Personally, I think when it comes to righting the wrongs of this world, it doesn't matter if you're a man or woman. Wouldn't you agree?
Oh. Forgive my rudeness.
Tortuga,
you
move.
are, of course, correct, my lady.
There's no need to act so humble. Let's go out there and do what we can for the people, Lord Liu Bei.
Brother, it is time for us to be moving. We've got to go and smash that tyrant Dong Zhuo, right?
Yes.
I'm glad their voices are similar.
of course,
That
my brother.
made me feel a little warm.
Ladies and gentlemen of the Sun family, you must excuse me.
Guan Yu and Zhang Fei's voices are pretty similar to what they've been throughout the series. Tortuga,
It
move.
has been
Another
a while.
conversation.
Not since that incident in Luoyang, if I'm not mistaken. I must thank you again for the assistance you gave me.
Haha, think nothing of it. Like I told you, I was simply repaying the debt I owed you from the campaign against the Yellow Turbans. Although, I must ask, why did you try to assassinate Dong Zhuo?
Why not?
Let's just say I was trying to prepare the world for a better tomorrow. Surely you and your men think the same way? Not in regards to Dong Zhuo, but about a better tomorrow. Forgive me. I suppose this is not the time for such discussions. Please pay my words no heed, brave warriors of Jiandong.
What is it? Do you have something to say to the noble Yuan Shao, leader of the anti-Dong Zhuo coalition?
You came to see me for no reason?
Have you no respect?
Oh my God.
Return to your position at once and make preparations to defeat Dong Zhuo.
What was the point of that?
Listen closely. I will be controlling your provisions.
Nice
In
platforms.
this battle. You're always boasting about being the tiger of Jiangdong, yes? Then you'd better work hard enough to make sure I don't regret the cost of feeding.
I mean, I guess
Brave warriors who have
they were like, well, we haven't emphasized that Yuan Shao's a narcissist enough, so let's just throw a little scene in there where he yells at Sun Jin for no freaking
under my
reason.
banner, we will attack Luoyang and slay Dong Zhuo.
He reminds me of like an explorer. You might see it like an adventurer's guild. That's what he's always reminded me of.
We move.
All right. I don't know where we're going, but okay. So let's take a gander at what's going on in the map. We have to rescue a castle. We have to capture Hulao Gate, which I'm not in a rush to get to. Man, if we get to Lubu and he is not... I'm going to cross that bridge when I come to it. So let's head to... This tree confuses me because I know this conflict, this one encompasses all of these. But then there's this. What's that? And this one branches off of this one. So does that mean if I do this one, I won't be able to do this one? Let's go ahead and take a look. Let's check it out, fam. Oh, it's already 11 o'clock. Oh, just for the sake of navigation, I want to remove... Oh, it's already gone.
We must go and assist our allies. Hurry!
I forgot to set up the traps. Oh well. Actually, I can always just do it right here. Now keep in mind, I've altered the difficulty to hard, just in hopes that it would give me a little bit more of a challenge in combat. I can only fire... Well, yeah, that makes sense. I can only fire bow and arrow when I'm... Ow! Ow! Okay. Actually a better sniper than that. I just... What was that? Where are those coming from? What's that? What are those? What are those? Sorry. Oh my god. This probably sounds awkward, but I'm actually happy that I'm taking damage. I just saw a pot of money, now it's gone. You can't unfortunately see my health because it's beneath the copyright that's at the bottom left-hand corner, but whatever. Oh, actually I should probably take out this relief cap. That's all this is that, and now I'm just... Increasing the difficulty just makes you take more damage, I guess. Can you get up? You're just gonna lie there and take a nap? Get him! Thank you. Oh!
Such errantry was destined to lead. Simply amazing.
Thank you, one guy. You always make me feel good about myself. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Okay. I keep forgetting about the R3 targeting. That's something else that's new about this that I like. Again, I forget if that was an 8. Was that an 8? I don't remember. It's been a while. What's the exclamation points? What's that about? What was all that about? Was that because I just charged into battle? I I think I like the launch the most because I feel like that's the one that really screws them up. Is that everybody? And now it's quiet.
I hereby claim this area in the name of Ooh.
Alright. There's something going on up here. There's another base. Did I finish this? Was that all I had to do? Oh, no. Oh, I wasn't even near. Oh, I'm so freaking stupid. There's a waymark. Still not really much of a challenge. Turn the combat onto hard. Is it actually on hard? Well, no, yeah, it has to be because I started taking more damage. At least the damage I was taking off more of my health. So I was thinking, you know, do I have to reset the game to change the difficulty? But no, that's not the case, so. And some people are lukewarm about being able to change the difficulty of a game mid-battle or you know, mid-file or things like that. And
well done,
in defense of being able to do that, because I'm very defensive of casual gamers. And if a casual gamer wants to play something and, you know, might not be as good as, you know, the average, like, hardcore gamer, and they just want to complete it for the story, you know, I think it's fair to say, you know what, if it's a little too difficult for you, you can adjust it. You can lower it, or if you want to make it harder, you can. Because we want everyone to be able to have access to at least the story of our game. But then I like when they go ahead and do things like, you know, Cuphead, for example, which you can't actually beat on simple mode. What do you want? I don't think I like you very much.
Sun Jian's forces are surrounded at Yang Grand Castle in the west. I'd like to get provisions to them.
I'm Sun Jian.
But Don Zhuo's men have blocked the road ahead. If we can't overcome them... You there. You seem to know what you're doing. Take out Don Zhuo.
You there! You random guy. I need to get supplies to your forces.
Don Zhuo's men are...
No character recognition, eh? It would be nice if at this point we're at Dynasty Warriors 9 and you can't recognize the character that you're speaking to.
Take defensive positions.
Wait, I don't know. I'm this way.
I cannot fall.
This is historically accurate though, because this was actually a thing. That
we cannot let the enemy carry provisions into the castle. Do not let them pass.
Sun Jian needed. His forces needed. You guys know. Why am I?
We are a smaller force than the enemy. If we want to win the battle, we have to take their main camp.
What's this? They're just charging straight at us? It seems this coalition army doesn't know how to fight.
Behold my spiral flame!
Let's go! Now is the time to attack! I have failed in my duty. This is a disgrace.
I'm sorry I'm so quiet. I'm trying not to complain too much, and I'm actually enjoying the fact that I'm fighting enemies now, even if they're not really doing much to me.
Hurry on to Young Grand Castle up ahead.
Ferocious tiger! To our
I'm also experimenting with different combos, seeing what does more damage and what doesn't. I can't really tell if there's much of a difference. Probably gonna be a little easier to tell if I'm actually fighting a... Do I have to go back to him? He was mean to me. I don't really want to talk to him. No? Oh wait, put my weapon away.
Oh, you have cut open a path for the supply troops.
And now he recognizes who I am. Okay. Cool. Okay, so I've been recording for 53 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and okay, let's see if I have enough time to do this. And if I don't, what I'll do is I'll just start it and then I'll finish it up in the next video. I probably have more than enough time now. Oh, they just threw me right into the action here. Well, I think action is a generous word when it comes to this game, but... If there's not local multiplayer, is there online multiplayer? I didn't really think to explore that. Damn shame if there isn't. Lots of archers. Archers don't appear to be much of a threat anymore in Dynasty Warriors games. Because archers have a really good way of effing you up.
We shall defend this position. Do not allow a single enemy through.
Take defensive positions.
God, we're completely surrounded by double foes. Just how long? Awesome.
I don't know, dude. I'm here, alright? Just pull your shit. Ah!
Retreat! Retreat!
You guys dramatically outnumber us. There's absolutely no reason you should not have been able to do something about.
Holding out for the reinforcements paid off. We're almost there now.
Now here's my question. The only way I'm able to fail those missions if the player has been defeated. Is it possible for the forces down here to be defeated? Because it doesn't seem that way. That used to be the case. Where if you didn't act, at least strategically, and prioritize certain things within the battlefield, you know, you'd lose... You lost characters. And you lost a lot of assistance.
You are fools to challenge the tiger.
Everyone, observe. Witness the might.
I don't know why you guys are just standing around, so I'm just gonna kill you in hopes to I get something. Is that it? That was it? Are we good? That's super anticlimactic. Just go in here and... Oh, there's blacksmith and stuff in here. Crafting. Shopkeeper. Okay. All right, cool. Well, this is actually a perfect place to cut it. I'm glad I did this because this is... I'm going to set up a trap here starting the next video because I keep forgetting to do that. So I'm going to cut it here. And I will see you guys in part 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, I think. I'm sorry if that's wrong. All right, love you guys. Bye.